IG, they have great ways of being able to, create team fights. I think Jway on an engaged champion like Nautilus is great for making sure they can make these plays. They're going to be very explosive with these team fights. JJ actually just hits level 6 off of this because they put a lot more local experience into this objective, into both Grubs and Dragon. Yeah, he does. Okay.
And Dragons are a little bit tankier now, so a little bit harder to tank. But you can see it was no issue there.
They're starting to now leverage and move some of their members up into the top side of the map. Whether or not that actually turns into objective or not is going to be a big question for me.
Rookie's playing confident. That's what I like to see. You can just feel it out of his RE so far. Way is going to play a little bit confidently into Didier, but both supports have made their way towards this mid lane as Grubs have spawned, kicking off a 3v3 as Jway just goes in for the engage. This is something we've known him to be good at, those aggressive engages and setting up IG. They get first blood for Rookie there as well, and Waybo's forced to walk away.
I don't know why we're looking for that fight without any buttons.
And on the other side, it just looks calm, cool, and collected so far. We are seeing a little bit of that iteration of control of the map by Way that we were seeing beforehand, and now we're seeing it all in on top side. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough to get Zika.
Xiaohu, all you need to do is stop Rookie from walking in. I like this position from Urha, but it means that they're going to be split, and they gave over the bottom side flank of this fight. Photic is nowhere nearby.
50-50, it goes over to Didier. That will be the second Dragon for Waybo, but they're losing the fight here. All that damage is coming down, all the CC chain. Rookie's already got resets. Now IG are going to turn back around onto Erha, who is by himself left to the Wolves, and they're in black and white here. Way's going to clean that one up. They can utilize this, but that's where I want to talk about execution. I know you talked about decision-making for Waybo, but they still have a comp that loves to pick side lanes, loves to get stragglers, and now they might have found one with the little flash play coming out. Way completely whiffing, but it might have been enough. They might get JJ anyways. Here comes Rookie for another reset. He gets 2 Spear Rush charges, goes right in for more, gets another one, and that is just a wiping of the mat by IG against Waybo.
They just don't have the damage there. Xiaohu's late. You haven't even completed your Seraph's Embrace. Lennon,
it's tough.
It's cooked. This is the I'm 1.5
Chopped
seconds
or
in.
cooked?
I'm out.
Chopped and cooked? Maybe both.
Extremely so.
My God, this man has just been an aura this game, and he's about to show some of that off here as he gets fully engaged on. They know where to sink their teeth in, and unfortunately for IG, but fortunately for Waybo, that'll be a shutdown on Rookie.
For them on top of the kill, but Zika losing flash is not great. Nautilus is coming as well.
Hey, he dodged it. Still gets slogged down. And unfortunately, will just die. And that'll be a big kill to the newest member, at least one of the newest members of IG.
We're gonna have first turret apparently going over to IG and a teleport ready for Rookie. I don't think Invictus are gonna be going. Here we go.
They're going to TP Rookie in a little early. Half health on the Dragon means Waybo were not set up.
What
have to back away. The wall is going to come through there. Walking one team off. Rift Herald got popped as well. There is a lot of shenanigans going on right now, but this also means that IG just take control of the entire river. They have to deal with this Rift Herald.
They had no damage on that objective. You can see how problematic it is for them. Jway's going to be searching.
Oh, Jway has been searching all game, and he has found home yet again, but he's going to die for it. They do get the 1-for-1 trade. Both supports down, both big bodies gone. Rookie goes for the play on a Xiao, who can't find it. They try to end up finding Zika on the side. They do end up getting Rookie over to the fight as well. He's got a lot of damage packed in, and he's still got another Spirit Rush charge. Goes for the point-blank charm kill, and now they get the knockback onto Didier, and that should just be it. And going to the Dragon is IG.
Xiaohu has been an absolute liability in this game, Lennon. I'm sorry. Game 1, we're missing so many abilities, and his lack of damage is becoming an issue now for Waybo. IG now get the 3rd Dragon of the game, and this basically is going to stop any chances of Waybo getting an early soul here in this one. Again, more of what we saw from Demacia Cup. The meta may have changed, but a lot of those struggles are still the same.
And Elk just gets completely baited by the turret going down. It does mean Elk stays in the fight, does flash away, but Rookie's got those Spirit Rushes going forward. He's got the Transcend oneself, but it's not enough. Rookie gets another reset, and now will sacrifice his life. Gonna try to buy a little bit of time. They caught Zika! Zika is down again in the side. Rookie's going to try to get executed here. Will it be enough? He cannot. Elk will claim the kill in the end.
We'll be seeing later on in the week. They're in their 3rd year of the league. Can they really make a name for themselves here on potentially their best rosters they've seen?
Even more gold going to the IG bank here. Side lane turret down. About 1 minute and 25 seconds until that next dragon.
First game, you can get away with a lot here. You know, we're on the new frontier of the meta. We found Photic.
Oh, Photic just gets completely caught. Way tries to come over and help him. Jway there as well, but that was unfortunate. We'll have to see a replay of that one here sooner rather than later. As Jway and Way go for the engage on Elk again, they realize he doesn't have anything. His flash is not available, and Rookie claims their life. As now he's getting reset after reset, and Rookie, I said they needed to lead by example. Well, Xiaohu's back in the basement, and Rookie is right there out in front leading this team.
Waybo to try to win this fight. They got the pick onto Photic, but then immediately lose the dragon afterwards. And now with waves pushing, Ari's going to push his bottom lane wave. Saboro's under 0 threat as a 2-item Cassante at this moment with the lack of damage that we've noted from Waybo. But
not yet.
I'll give you one thing. You have 2 items on this Rumble. You have 2 items on this Pantheon. I'm hoping we can get something. Maybe this is it.
It's a big equalizer. Way is getting chunked, gets shut down. That's 800 gold.
Here's Talia.
Now, okay, they got the Grand Starfall. Jway is just running for the hills here. Elk goes over the wall and just melts through Jway. There will be a nice combo from Rookie, though, to try to belay this a little bit more. Save the charm, goes for the Spirit Rush. There goes the flash from Zika to try to get Jway down. Jway's burning, and he will tick, tick, boom, down. Zika and the rest of Waybo, 5 strong in the top side, aren't going to go for the Baron throw.
Wei is completing the dragon at this moment. Waybo don't lose all that much. I'm happy at least with the outcome.
They know. They want to try to get something here, knowing that the dragon was being taken, but they can't get it. Now dragon secure. That's 3 ocean dragons in a row for IG. And immediately throws up the white flag from Waybo to get a retreat, get a reset. They're going to lose even more. The mid lane tier 2 is going to go down quickly here with the Crystal Growth.
Still, it's 4,000 gold deficit. I'm okay with this for now. And Zika on the wrong side of this, though. They need to reconvene on the bottom side, and that's giving a lot of control to IG. We need to see vision, and where is Xiaohu? He is flanking from the other side. This Weaver's Wall has to be the best he has put out this game.
It's got 1 block, but it's not going to do much. And now they take the engage on the other side of it. It may be a little bit too early. The dragon is the focus right now. It's going to go over to Didye. And now they're going to try to take the fight. Zika's found the back line. Zika's found a big kill. Now Didye is about to go down, but he's not yet. Saboro can't get him. Reset from the fight. Rookie still getting Spirit Rushes back and forth. The GA has come through from Way. Rookie waiting in the side, playing sneaky. It will just end up being a big trade. Side lane gold, not having that kind of control like they had early is huge. Now Saboro going in.
Oh my God.
He's the first one in. They do get the death charge onto Elk, but nobody's there to do damage to him. Xiaohu gonna miss a rock throw. Zika's getting low. Didye is the next one that's the target. They still got GA, and now Zika is gone. They're resetting the fight here. Look at this taking it. Saboro, my God, put that hat on him, because he is carrying this game as Cassante. And welcome to Invictus Gaming, and welcome to the LPL.
That's it. That's just going to be the game. They are able to immediately smash through this mid turret, and that could potentially just be it. Our game number 1. It took a hell of a lot of time here for IG to close this one out, and a very close last team fight here. But Waybo unable to get over that hurdle, and we'll start off 1-0 for IG.
IG looking lethal there with some of the decisions, but Saboro, one of the new players, a guy that, you know, spent years grinding in the LCK Challenger squad. Went a year to EMEA, by the way.
It's good.
All the damage.
But now this means the top side is so much more important here for IG. You're going to have a Mundo, you're going to have a Ryze, and a Renekton being bolstered by a Senna. However, he has no way of getting around this champion. And Mundo is disgusting early on.
He's also a businessman, because he'll be taking business calls while he puts you in the trash can. We're going to see a 2v2 kicking off, and this is definitely in favor of Waybo. They're going to flash straight onto Way. Way took too much damage, and he will just go down early. That is not how the 2v2 wants to start out in the bot lane, but exactly what Waybo needed. It
means that Elk will have to push his wave and then move, and now Way gets to take red buff. He potentially even gets to take the Raptors, and they're going to try to look for Zika here, but immediately Arha's on this side of the map. He could be here soon.
Oh, they just chunk him. Beautifully executed from IG's solo laners, and they're going to get plates for it. Huge too to keep away the siege, or at least to keep on the siege as they go further into the game. A little bit going back to JJ, but it's going to be fought for here. I don't know if we can clean it all up without getting some of it stolen away. He's going to get fully engaged on. He does still have the ultimate, though. You always have to watch it on Photic's point.
Syndra's losing mid waves right now, so like you mentioned, Rookie gets first say. Hawk could look for something. Wei is so tanky, and he's stacking those hearts to the procs.
JJ is just waiting to unleash the force here. The engage comes from Dway, and JJ just has to pull it immediately, but we've seen this Malphite again not pay off with the ultis, and it was the same symptoms from Demacia Cup, and now Weibo are falling to all of them. 4 members strong. On bot side is IG, and they take the lead.
IG will grab the first dragon. They'll cancel these recalls. Can they kill Rookie, though?
Oh, they might. Okay, not going to be able to. A little bit close on both ends, and some plates going over to IG, so they still win out on that.
Take Spellbook. But I think it's fine, especially if he can hit level 11 soon, but that's a big question. I don't know what Waybo are able to do against this champion.
He's just going to walk away. He's got a business call, but he's about to get off that call and hang it up and try to go back onto Weibo. Weibo try to collapse onto Rookie. They do end up getting a big pick. There's nobody around from IG besides these bot laders.
Oh
and
my
now
God.
They will end up getting Dway, but the double CC comes in. They get the Scatter of the Week back, and that won't be enough damage. Saboro goes in, pops Dominus, goes for the flash play, goes for the CC chain, tries to get him. It's going to spin to win here, but can't get the damage down. One goes down, and big Scatter of the Week comes back. Elk steps back up. This is a lot of damage that Elk has to deal with. One more briefcase, not going to come through. Photic.
You're not going to have a lot of summoner spells. It's a bit worrisome for me. Let's see if IG are even going to be able to contest for this dragon now. I mean, they're the ones that are also missing a ton of sums.
Yeah, they are indeed. And I think that's really tough to handle when you just do have... You can just see the damage potential that they have. If they can stack their CC on a one target, all burst them down, and they will die extremely quickly. You still... see another dragon going over at least. This will be to Waybo.
Anybody else in the game, he's already level 14 at 19.5 minutes.
That's insane. As it's going to be crazy what this Renekton can do as time goes on. We are looking at those item completions and second item.
Steal this red for Jetje. Gonna burst this out. There's a smite. Okay, decent enough.
Killer Instinct on the Photic. Photic is just gone. And here comes the unstoppable force. Becomes stoppable because he doesn't hit anybody. But Elk is hitting everybody now. They do end up getting back off damage. A Rookie trying to look for Elk now, but leaving Wei by himself. He can't choose which side he wants to go on. As we see the re-engage here potentially coming through. Wei is healing a decent amount. Rookie trying to get an angle here with some of the bouncing coming through. They do end up finding Elk, but they can't get him down with the Rune Prison. Here comes Dway. Going for the engage. Misses a decent chunk of him. Just gets blown up by Elk. Now Rookie overextended. Power Unleash going to be used. Wei's getting a little bit lower. He's trying to get some of this AoE down, but they can't do enough. And double kill comes in for Elk yet again.
But I think a worthwhile trade as Weibo continues to find wins.
Anybody that still complains, okay, Killer Instinct going to be used to save his life. Saboro could not find purchase and will not go down, but Dway will pay for his own sins. As now the minion wave is not there. IG still threatening a siege here, threatening the resets of Weibo, and they should be able to get a tier 2.
How is Elk up 2,500 gold and no shutdown? What is this? Like, he doesn't die in that fight, and that's a Hail Mary play for IG. They force a lot out of him. He no longer has cleanse. They'll grab a mid-tier 1 and a tier 2 at the meanwhile. So IG are still kind of nickel and diming this Weibo team. This is, I mean, really well-played macro coming in from IG, especially early on into the season, seconds before the Dragon.
Yeah, the Dragon's going to be a big tick-off of what can happen in the next few minutes. Flash comes out from Jetje. He can't run away. He just flashed for nothing. He has no exit. The slows from Photic, and Jetje is down. Rookie finds his first kill. Now the TP coming in. Saboro trying to get a little bit of antsiness going to Waybo's side, and they might just pull back. They are pinging it already out. They might just burn this one.
23-minute Baron here, and this is 20 seconds before the Dragon. This is really risky. There's still a lot of ways that Weibo can enter back into this pit. I mean, still 3-item Kaisa in this moment, and Xiaohu with this Syndra.
JJ's had the smite fight, but he needs to find a way in. Now he's not there, and that's going to be all wave. He can get the smite, and there you go. Arha is down to Saboro, immediately flashing over here. Get the CC on a Zika. Getting low. Zika going down. Elk on the back line. Elk going killer, bro, as he's taking down Rookie too close, but can't get away. Triple kill already coming through for the new ADC of Waybo. He's looking for a fourth. He does end up getting a little bit more damage on the way. Way tries to chase him down, but that'll be 4 kills to Elk. And welcome to Waybo, the standout star.
Elk has had so many fights that have gone just barely the way of his opponents in multiple series now that we've seen early on for this Weibo team. So, able to turn it around with their superstar AD carry.
10-0-2, a redemption game for Elk from that game number 1. Even throwing up his little Poro emote he used to use with On all the time.
Saboro, I remember at the beginning of that fight, we're like, oh, Saboro goes in, he like tries to flash forward, he hits nobody. That's when you know the fight is over at that point. Turret does go over. Arha and the rest of Weibo are going to look to slow chase Jway on the bottom side of the map.
Oh, no. And Realm Warp came out from Mookie to get him to safety, and that will unfortunately be it for Jway.
All right. It's a good Baron power play coming in from them. Weibo back, by the way, and got Elk a 4th item. That's exactly what we want to see. IG, we need to refocus.
It will be gone. And they're actually going to find an engage on the back end, too. It goes into, look at the CC chaining. I told you, it was disgusting. And they show it off right then and there. That was a lot of tools down. They're going to look for a re-engage. Arha could not find the grand entrance. Will end up backing off with the rest of the team. IG going to hold around their tier 2 while Rookie takes his own tier 2.
All in all, though, I will say, we talk about the push and pull of minion waves, the fact that there are more turrets now on the bottom side that are taken. IG at least able to trade on the other side of the map. Getting in the bottom side near that dot brush on bot lane.
Oh, way.
Exhaust.
I mean, he's going to get so much thrown his way, and Elk is just shredding him. You cannot be that overextended against a Kaisa like that. And now TP's coming in way too late, and Saboro going to slice and dice his way away. Elk goes straight into him. Elk says, I'm the absolute killer of this croc, and he's going to chase him down with the help of Arha. Now they are losing bodies left and right. The saving grace could be a Realm Warp out, but Photic did not take it. Photic will die to the boomerang of Zika, and Zika coming to clean up house, but it's truly the Elk show this time around. He finds another kill. I don't know. Is it a new year, so we need to hammer in the lessons of not giving certain players Kaisa?
At this point, he can make a few mistakes, and it will not matter here. Saboro waiting for a flank. Maybe they find Xiaohu.
They do find Xiaohu. Is this the saving grace? They do take him down. Congratulations. They get 1. It's going to be immediately traded back, and IG need to commit. They need to do something here, but they've lost their front line. They're losing people again, and it's just not looking like a pretty show for IG. Now they're just going to take turns running down the remaining members' way. Should get hopped on. Is going to dodge out of the grand entrance with that flash. So he should be fine. Does have the ultimate cooking, so he will be healing up a decent amount, but that is just 2.
I mean, Waybo just get a freebie to end this one out.
Does Way try to steal this one away from JJ. He's had the better smites on him in the 50-50s so far. Gotta be careful not to get caught out here, though, because, again, Elk will just absolutely melt you. They're just going to go straight onto him. All those plasma stacks starting to stack up, and he has no healing, no ultimate to try to get the healing back. The Baron goes over, and now he has just baited his entire team into Elk's mouth, as that'll be a couple kills going back over to Waybo again. 16-0, and Xiaohu will end up getting the kill after missing the flash scout of the week, but it doesn't matter. It's all for show. As 32 minutes in, Waybo are now pouncing towards the nexus of IG.
I like the idea that Xiaohu is showing Wei, who just really hurt himself with himself. Right, you know, just making sure he's putting him in his place after a very disappointing game number 1. But this game was not about Xiaohu. This game was not about Zika, JJ, or Arha. It was about Elk. Elk and Arha together. They won the 2v2 very early on, and then they just completely ran over this game.
They did indeed, and that game is slowly going to be over. And that means our first series of the LPL 2026 is going to be a full 3 games, as we have been promised, as needed to be delivered. And Weibo show that they just needed a little bit of time to wake up from that game number 1. The Elk Kaisa comes to fruition, and Weibo even us up 1-1 after making sure to take down Wei one more time.
I don't think 18. I I have no boots. I cannot flash. There is a...
Hey, can't you get boots now?
You can get boots. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ah,
give her boots.
snake with boots.
What
are you going to do about that?
But regardless...
Or did, but the dragon has been started. Rookie, preemptive fight. They will get a little bit of vision play here. They find Elk. Elk tries to go. He does get away with the hop over the wall. That was so close to being devastating early for Waybo. Besides that, they'll just lose the dragon.
Round drag early. What else can JJ get? Because there are some camp spawning on the top side. He'll take enemy red buff.
And at least not trying to push the tempo, not trying to push the mold any. Not making too many risky decisions. But speaking of, we have full engage. 100 to 0'd. Down goes Arha, and that is a big pick. Gets the flash of Elk, too.
Picking up the grubs on the top side, and that's pretty good. You have a Jax. Cassio now is going to be even more incentivized to be a strong side lane menace. I don't know who's going to deal with her later in the game at this point. This early game that I was hoping from IG is not really panned out in the same way that I think they were expecting.
In these fights, whereas you continue scaling, some of these pieces for Waybo are just going to be too strong. Xiaohu maybe caught out here, but does have JJ there. Is stuck in place. Rookie gets knocked up by the 3-talon strike. Arha gonna go for the flash play. Does lock down Rookie, but is it enough? They don't have enough damage. The Twin Fangs, it's not gonna be it. JJ is the one that cleans with the kill. Gets another one.
He plays for that as well. Waybo playing really cleanly around this mid-jungle duo, and I mean, we haven't seen too much of Arha in this game, but I will say JJ is really making the Sins out pop.
You want to see this next fight play out.
Moving into grubs right now. There are now flashes back up here for Waybo. What is Saboro doing? Saboro's just dead. Oh my god, he's using ult.
But now Way has to run away too because he knows he doesn't have any support from the top lane.
Well, now we just lost the entire objective. All right, well, IG just completely...
Oh, the 3-talon strike comes in as he goes through the dash. He's going to go down. That's a big pick from Arha. Now they're going to turn back on to JJ, though, and try to take him down. Ways locking him out. Rookie goes in, tries to get one, gets the Between Worlds kill onto him. He got the flash out as well. Meanwhile, the re-entrance from Waybo. They're going to find a kill onto Saboro. Now Elk is starting to pop off that lightning, shooting from his fingers while a double kill comes through for Zika.
Okay, and the year before. And the year before.
Oh no, this Ambessa jungle just cannot catch a break. Elk finds his kill.
These were my reservations with this Ambessa jungle champion, and more of the way that we came to know for a large portion of the year in 2025.
Okay.
What the?
What
brother?
The hell? He just lost his mind, bro. Half items almost with no full boot completed there for Photic. He'll be looking for his third item before he completes that. Yeah, the Rift Herald taken by Waybo here uncontested. We're going to be getting close to second items for them as we come upon it. As really do want to see how this maybe changes the meta of this top lane, especially with the Jax variability that you have. Elk trying to get away is going to be in some trouble. Has no other exit tools but his flash, but gets publicly executed right on the other edge of it. The cast came through from Saboro as well. A little bit of overkill. Now they want to try to find the re-engage on the JJ. JJ's going to pop the Crescent Guard. Gets a little bit of damage help from Arha, but JJ tries to get over with the flash. Saboro will just follow him. 3-talon strike will go through, though. Can they get him? He's got a lot of healing, but it's not going to be enough. Big man coming around, but it's going to be Way smiting and taking him down for the kill.
Right now.
Dude,
that Spellblade pack, look at how much attack speed he has.
What the hell, bro? Please bring back my good turrets, please. We've seen turrets in tier 2 melt. I do not.
I think he wins this, and Arha's on his way. He's as a minion right now.
He has flash. He's going to be the bait of a century. There's the Pop Blossom, and he's got all the time to take the Dusk of Dawn, doing so much damage. Way doesn't hit the Zenith Blade, and now he's got the improved Blast Cone. My god, that's the greatest escape, and it's only Series 1. Waybo's sole point, and they're going to use the Rift Herald right ahead of it to take down this outer tower in mid.
Good planning here from Waybo. Let's just put ourselves in good spots. Again, create conditions that are going to be positive for our team here.
Saboro getting ran down here. Actually, JJ is the one that decides to pull up, and he probably just left Arha to be in some trouble. Zika is here to mock him up. Now Pop Blossom is here. Who is locked in the cage with who? Because I can't tell right now, but I think it's IG is locked in with Waybo, and Waybo is swinging fists left and right. Even Fangs, I don't know how they got that in there, but it's going to be a lot of damage going the way of IG. They do end up rebuffing Waybo just a bit. I do think they're going to collapse around this dragon and just take the objective.
Do IG look to punish? Because they are missing a ton of abilities at this point, but they don't have any waves to play around. They are still no turrets here at 24 minutes. The Phalites are really doing a lot of work here for Saboro. You force out the ultimate from Xiaohu, but I don't think it matters. Elk is going to pop the lightning crash. We look to try to chase down Photic.
Elk is feeling spicy. I think he might go down for it. Does end up getting a trade kill back on the rookie, though, and now JJ will falter as well.
What are we doing?
IG do get a couple kills back. Now Zika's by himself, goes for the flash play. Oh my god, he got the delay on the spell shield. Takes out the AD carry, but will give his life.
Finally, turret's going to go down. This is the first turret of the game here for IG. If they can find Xiaohu, this is a huge win.
This is such a big momentum swing. Xiaohu not going to go down just yet. Saboro was locked up on the other side. You remember that?
True.
I think that was the year before LPL died. I think it was 2020, 2024. Pretty sure. Maybe?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was. It's hilarious, though. Position around the dragon could look to start this one up. Does give some room for the engage of IG. Late TP coming in from Saboro.
It's a very kind of lackadaisical TP here from Saboro. Again, the upgrade that you get, 30% max HP for 30 seconds, is nuts and should be used as a way to kind of move you forward and be a frontline tank. These are time ticking down. Rookie's on a flank.
Waybo's not in the pit. It goes over. It's actually going to go away. He denies the soul. He'll die instantly. And Arha going for the big pop. Blossom finds two. Rookie's still looking for his entrance on the back line, but can't find it. And now they have been scattered to the winds. Weibo Gaming take a 3,000 gold lead. They lose the dragon, but they're going straight to the Baron.
Well, you asked, you know, like, shouldn't Waybo want to be able to scale a little bit more? It's like, oh, well, you know, we have 5 minutes in this game, but yeah, we'll just get a Baron. Waybo's going to be, this Baron is going to be completely uncontested. Can IG grab a second turret? No, they're not going to be able to grab this mid-tier 2. Jax is going to completely cut that off.
It just feels so bad because it just feels like IG are not finding the angle. Steal away even more resources and take down the top tier 2 turret. Rookie is a bit caught out here. He needs to be careful. JJ was looking for an angle, not going to capitalize on it.
IG teleports means that we're just swapping around the roles here. Zico is coming over through one side. Can IG get another steal and still hold on here in this game?
Oh, they know they're getting flanked. They got to be careful. They just left Photic out to dry here, and they jump on him completely. Nobody's there to save him. The whole team is getting turned into mincemeat. Elk goes golden, and with that GA, we'll buy some time. Photic gets jumped on by Zika, and this is exactly where Zika thrives, cleaning up the scraps, heaving all of IG into his gullet. They're going to get the improved Blasco to give Rookie away, but that will be the dragon. That's soul to Waybo, and that's still a 6,000 plus gold lead for Weibo Gaming over IG in their first series.
Not only is Zika a great Jax player, but you look at what he's playing against right now. He's in gold deficit at 36 minutes here. We're thinking maybe these games would be a little bit faster. We have seen a little bit less action in between the jungles, but it's basically it.
Just a caveat, ADC players, feel free to look away. There's a level 20 Jax in the game right now. I understand how much PTSD there is there. Dway is going to get fully engaged on after he tried to go for his own engage. That's going to be an immediate pick on one of the pillars.
Force down mid lane. Let's take this turret. Let's try to do something with this. The best way you can counteract the Baron is push the waves. We're going to go for the Baron. Wait, just steal it. Just do it. Come on.
There's no Atacon. We got to find a way to throw somewhere. There's going to be the cast, the public execution, everything used from IG. Will it be enough gas in the tank? Unfortunately, Elk is an ADC and he dies. The Baron will end up going over to JJ, and that will just be the final gas tank used by IG. They did get a couple big picks. Zika is still a level 20 Jax. Again, ADC players, look away. He might actually end up going down here. Does still have the GA, by the way. He has Zanya's and GA because he's cool like that. Has his empowered back as well, and I think this is not going to end well for Photic. Does he find a way out? Okay, he's not spotted. Will he make it? It's not fast enough. It's not fast enough. Photic. Oh, he's dead.
I mean, this game's over. Like, Zika can push if he wants. It's a 60-second death timer here for Photic. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Zika's just untouchable, man. Like, he still has his G. He's still just pumping damage. started to wrap around the turrets here. I feel like those maybe should be tied into catch-up mechanics a little bit, because they just take the turret like that easy with the buff.
There's a demolish proc as well. Oh, all right, okay. 3 lanes pushing. There's a super minion starting to spawn on bottom lane. Inhibitors are being taken. This is the last gasp, as we talked about. Waybo, way too strong.
He goes golden. A little bit of pick on the Elk, but it doesn't matter if Elk goes down, because the real powerhouse has been Zika the whole time. Level 20 Jax, he's going in. 8-1 right now. He's looking for even more, and 4 members rather still up for the side of Waybo. And unfortunately, that's going to mean not many more left for IG. They had a triumphant game, number 1. They are the Demacia Cup champions, but Waybo say this is the real deal. This is the LPL regular season, and they will come away with their first win.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.